The police tell you to step aside, not suggest, not ask, tell you. Let them go, the officer says. Your hand tightens around your child's arm. No, you say immediately. Too fast, too sharp, because something feels wrong. Dear you, there's a moment in every crisis where the people you're supposed to trust stop feeling safe. And when that happens, you're on your own. They're responding calmly, the officer continues. They're not in distress. You stare at them. Of course they're not, you snap. They were told what to do. The officer's expression shifts. Confusion, doubt. And that's when you realize they don't see it. They don't understand what's happening. To them, this looks like a parent overreacting. You're escalating the situation, the second officer adds. Your chest tightens. Because now you're being repositioned, not as the protector, but as the problem. Your child pulls slightly. They said you'd do this, they repeat calmly. That sentence lands harder this time, because now it's not just prediction, it's confirmation. He knew exactly how this would unfold. You look past the officers. The car is still there. Engine still running, waiting. Dear you, this is where control shifts completely, because now it's not just you versus him, it's you versus everyone. He's outside, you say firmly. The officers glance back. One of them reaches for the radio, but your phone vibrates first. You're losing them. Your stomach drops, because that's not a guess. That's observation. Real time. He's watching right now, you say. The officer looks back at you. Ma'am, step back. Your child moves again, this time closer to the door than before. He said it's okay, they repeat. And then they add something new. He said you're the only one stopping this. Your chest tightens instantly, because now the narrative has flipped completely. You're no longer protecting, you're preventing, blocking, standing in the way of something your child believes is safe. You don't understand, you say, your voice cracking slightly now. But even as you say it, you hear it, how it sounds. Unstable, desperate, exactly how he needed you to sound. Last warning, the officer says, your world narrows instantly. Dear you, this is the moment everything fractures. Not because of what's happening, but because of what you're forced to choose. If you hold on, you risk becoming the threat in their eyes. If you let go, you risk losing your child. Forever. Your child looks up at you, not scared, not confused, just waiting for you to move, to decide, to either trust them or control them. Your phone vibrates again. You already know it's him. Let go. 2 words. Simple, controlled, final. Your grip tightens, then loosens slightly, then tightens again. Because for the first time, you're not sure what the right move is. And that uncertainty, that's where he's strongest. The officer steps closer. You need to let them go, they repeat. Your child takes another step forward, now just inches from the door. And then they reach for the handle. Time slows. Everything in you screams, stop them. But something else whispers, what if stopping them is exactly what he wants? Because if your child sees you as the barrier, then he becomes the solution. Your hand hovers. Right there, one decision away from everything changing, and then your child turns the handle. The door cracks open. Cold air slips inside. And just before they step out, you see something you didn't notice before. Across the street, the car door opens, and someone steps out. Not rushing, not hiding, just waiting. Confident, like this was always going to happen. Your breath catches, because now it's no longer a possibility. It's a transfer. And the final realization hits you harder than anything else so far. This was never about control. It was about replacement. Your phone vibrates one last time. You taught them to trust. Your chest tightens, because now you understand. He didn't just manipulate your child. He used everything you taught them against you. The door opens wider. Your child steps forward and you have 1 second left to decide. Do you pull them back and become the villain in their story? Or let them go and risk becoming nothing at all? And that's when you hear it, not from your phone, but from outside. Your name, spoken clearly, from the man in the hoodie. That's when I realized he wasn't just watching anymore.